Okay. Should be all set. Just need to set myself to live chat and get the share link. Cool. Okay. So I'm actually not going to start by building. I'm going to start by opening my briefcase here and setting up my models on the table so that I can keep track of what I have and what I still need to build. Also going to need to open up my list, probably. Tank. Tempestuous Crime. Sergeant. Plasma Gunner. I'm probably going to do a Melta Gunner, a painting stream soon. Some of these are built and unpainted, and those are because this new box of Scions came into the comic shop yesterday, and I painted them, or I built them in kind of a hurry, so that I could run a 1,000-point army against the store owner's newly built Sisters of Battle. Which it was a learning game for the shop owner, and it was pretty fun. I have a 1,000-point army now, which is a little weird to me, but you know, I'm happy. I've got 2 more boxes of individual Scion squads coming tomorrow. So those won't be start collecting boxes, but it is 2 more squads of Scions. Hey, Phoenix. This is a significant number of infantry. I'm also currently proxying this commissar as a officer of the fleet because I do not actually own an officer of the fleet and I don't like the model. So I'm still working on figuring out how I'm going to kit bash a new one. Okay. These are all of my Scions. And my tank. So let me just pull up Battle Scribe on my phone. And we're gonna take a little journey here. A messier painting desk than you. Yeah, this desk is not great. There's a lot of shit here. Okay, so 40K 9th edition. I have the 1,000 point list built, so let us call this a 2,000 point list. Battalion detachment. I have desktop battle scribe, but I don't want to be reaching all the way across. 12 command points. Cool. So, regimental doctrine. No regimental doctrine. 1 Tempestus doctrine. Start with Tempestor Prime HQ with a Tempestus command rod and a power sword. Copy. Then make this one my warlord with Master Vox and the Tactical Auto Reliquary of Tiberius, and this one a Progeny of Conflict with Grand Strategist. Next, 1 troops selection with a Voxcaster, a single normal Scion, a Tempester with Plasma Pistol because that costs nothing and is just better than both of the other options. I do not understand why a bolt pistol costs 2 points and is just not a good option. Power Fist, 2 special weapons Scions with Plasma. Dupe. Oh, forgot to take the battle size selection. It is a strike force. Okay, so I have this built. This amount of troops. I'm just going to set the tank over there. I'm actually going to move this here for a better look. Oh, my Scions. Give me just a sec to go. Cool. So, sorry, just kind of trying to figure out things. Squad 1. Squad 2. Squad 3. Those are the 3 squads that I've set up. And my 2 Tempester Primes. Let's move here a little. Next, let's put in 2 Tempestus Command Squads, 1 stocked with volley guns, for that lovely volume of fire, because that really does let me max out the +1 strength you can drop on a S4 weapon there. Wounding on 3s against Marines is really nice, and being able to just max that out on this squad is really helpful. And the other one is going to be Melta, because airdropping a Melta command squad directly on someone is a lot of fun. And ruins some days. I almost one-shot St. Celestine yesterday doing that. If I had not allowed a reroll for a die that I probably shouldn't have allowed a reroll for, it bumped another die and landed on a 3 for the save. And I offered to let my opponent reroll. And there is one Valkyrie here. It's one selection of a Valkyrie. Multiple rocket pods. Add another Valkyrie because I have another Valkyrie built. Depending on how things go, I may put in my 3rd Valkyrie, drop in my Avenger Strike Fighter, add an elite selection of an officer of the fleet. This is totally an officer of the fleet, I swear. Saying he is not is traitorous. Okay. So this alone here has me up to 9-10 points. I'm just focusing on the Scions. So I have another sergeant built here. I should probably build a squad around him. I can have 6 squads. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. Okay, I'm definitely going to add a 3rd Valkyrie, because this is my 2,000 point list. More multiple rocket pods. Okay. I could maybe throw in... His arm is coming undone. That's not good. Where'd my plastic glue go? I know I had it here. Uh-oh. Where the fuck did I put it? What the hell? Here's my cutters. Here's my knife. Must have fallen somewhere. Where? Here it is. This does not want to stay. Goody. Just gonna hold it here for a little while, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this to stick, which really sucks. Oh well. Have I ever thought of doing creepypasta? Yes, I don't want to. I don't really enjoy them. A lot of them aren't well written. Okay. Well, let's add another infantry squad. We're going to be able to add the maximum number of infantry squads. If everyone is plasma, that'll bring us to 1270. But I don't think everyone's going to be plasma. So let's build the start of another plasma squad. I'm not going to be able to build a full one because I don't have enough troops for a full plasma squad. Or enough pieces for a full plasma squad, I should say. I might have a spare plasma gun somewhere. Either way. When fresh. So it's missing all the bodies. I gotta find. I have a lot of spare Scions brews because I build a lot of Scions. Not that one. Here is one. Here is the other. There's the Torox I'm not going to use. Okay, and it's time to move the camera back here. Sorry, everyone. Okay. So let us begin this new squad. This sprue has already used its plasma gunner. So, grab body, head, legs. Because this one will be the fox. So grab that. Bumps my light. And I need the fox arm. Las pistol. Sheathed las gun. Okay. Where did I put that basis? I sort of need that. Did I drop that in a different box? Fuck. I've got some bases here. These should be the same size. These are probably from the ghosts. Yeah, these are the same size bases. These are probably from the ghosts who I still haven't built. Mold line removal. There was a lot of glare on the camera. Let's try and fix that. There we go. I actually just turned it on auto. That's much better. Some bits are quite dark now, but they're not in focus, so it's not really a problem. Kind of incorporated that mold line into the design there. That's clever. They made it run right along the point where the armor and the regular fleshy bits meet, so it just looks like the line of the armor. I should be doing homework, but I have no energy, and I don't really feel like existing right now. I should also be doing editing. I should have a new part of Steel Shod out tomorrow. That should be coming out on time. That one's actually pretty much done. I just want to get another part ready to go before that one's uploaded to give me a little buffer to work with so I don't have another horrible gap like this. Everything else is pretty much good. Tiny little bit of excess here. Hey, Bellum. Not a whole lot. Just getting a little more done on my army. I'm hoping to have as much built as possible by Saturday, because I'm going to be heading back over to the comic shop to get a few more rounds in. And I am really hoping that I have my full army ready by then. Probably going to run Mono Scion 1000 points. Great attention to detail, thank you. There isn't really much of an update. There is a little more that's written that is on Shoggy's website. I have actually recorded this, but I did that a long time ago. I did that when that was posted, which was almost 3 years ago now. Shoggy has a Twitter now. I would recommend checking it out because he's just generally interesting to follow. He posts some just general writing snippets sometimes, and he is a lot of fun. He's just really cool in general. But a lot of stuff has happened that he's been over, like I believe there was a brain injury, and just job stuff, and then COVID. So it has been difficult for him to handle updates. So it'll come when it comes. It should be good. If a Scion is a Psyker, does that make them Scions? There are... a big part of me just wants to say no, there's no Scion Psykers, which is true, but also that's really dumb. And that's just a really dumb, shitty answer to your question. Actually, that's not even a question, that's a pun. That's just a really dumb, overly literal answer to a pun. Fuck. Pulled him off his base. Oh well. On feet. That is the wrong side of the base. Nope. Ah, fuck. There we go. Just let that glue set. He is part of the squad now. I know he's been doing a little bit of writing at a time, but there's just not really any telling when he'll be able to get more out. All right, next. I've got another volley gun. Let's make this a volley gun squad. Volley guns go with backpack 32, I think. Two Psykers have a warped view of reality. God damn it, Chris. I cannot have a stream without someone doing nothing but telling puns. Hey, I'm glad they were able to help. I hope to have more stuff out soon, but just life, you know? Backpack 32. I nearly just panicked thinking that a shadow on the sprue was a bug, because I am a coward. I believe I picked the right one. Yes. Hey, Sage. Doing all right. How about you? Actually, that's a lie, but I'm not going to get too into how I'm doing. Damn it, Chris. I'm also too broke to buy miniatures. Just because I have them doesn't mean I can afford them. But I need something to help me not want to die all the time. I should not have said that. I am sorry. You're melting down and breaking sprue frames apart? Yeah. Okay. This needs a couple of different arms. I have like 3 sets of Scion instructions. Oh. I always forget that these do this. I have like 3 sets of Scion instructions, and I'm wondering where I put all of them. Damn it. Oh, here's one. Well, again. It feels damp for some reason. Arms 22 and 21. 22. And 21. Hey, Mateo. Yep, I got glue. Some of the best tasting glue you'll ever find. To me, a glue make brains go burr. Tastes like toxicity. Why sniff glue when you can uncork the cap and down the whole thing as a shot? The more acetone based, the tastier. What am I making? I am making a new squad of Tempestus Scions. Bumping up the size of my army a bit. Should probably have better ventilation in my room, but I don't. I'll probably be fine if this kills me. Have I ever eaten sand? Absolutely. It is very crunchy and unpleasant. Have you ever eaten gasoline in this economy? Hey, you don't have to worry about how much it costs after you light the match. Just deep throat the gasoline pump. She's leaning on something. I'll lean on this thing up here. Okay. Now I'm gonna need a regular las gunner. Which one do I want? I like the ones that kind of look like they're aiming, so... Whoa! Fucking spider living in my rulebook. Jesus fuck. Don't like spiders. It was also a little brown spider, and those are not a fun thing to encounter in Pennsylvania. I don't really know what a brown recluse looks like, but I am frequently worried that a spider that I'm going to encounter is going to be a brown recluse. I'm just glad I didn't have the knife in my hand when that happened. Use sharp thing and hacking motions when cutting sprues. No. Do not. Please. No. I know it's bad advice, but also I know you said it's bad advice, but that's the kind of bad advice that I can't just ignore. It's too bad. All right. So this angle. Probably either 20 or 23. The fumes are getting to keep missing letters. Oof. Can't be 32. $31. And arms 20. Um, 18 and 19. Oh, and backpack 31. Alright. Keep bumping my light. Is that gunshots or fireworks? It's early in the day for fireworks, but it's more often than I'd expect gunshots. I don't know if the folks watching can even hear that, but there's fairly regular noises, almost like gunshots. I live in the middle of the woods, so that is not strange. Did I stop at 89? There is more coming. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, it's a real fun game we rural folks like to play. It's called Gunshots or Fireworks. You can never quite tell. Unless it's gunshots and it's aimed at you, or real late at night and you can see the fireworks. Thought that I had taken out another base for this one, but apparently not. That is another squad done. I now have 4 complete squads and 2 command squads. I can get started on a 5th squad. So currently, if I take out a Valk, I take 2 Valks, I am actually at a 1k Scions only point. Well, I have 20 extra points. Can't really use 20 points for anything. I could maybe bump my volley. Yeah, I could bump my volley gun squad into another Melta squad, but I don't think that would really help me. The command squad, that is. I could cut some points and put bolters on one Valk, but I also don't think that would help me. Cut my second Valk and Officer of the Fleet, and I'm back down to 835. I don't know. I'm gonna need another Tempester either way. So let's build one. I want the beret head. That is just generally how I mark my Tempesters. Any form of squad lead. Or is it beret, masked head? Power Fist. Let's go with pack 31, since I just used that for something else. Actually, I have spare packs on the other sheet, I think. Yeah, I'll go with that one instead. It's pack 30. Because I just haven't used it. And therefore have spares. Slipping some slaves to darkness bits from a sprue, adding to the bit box. Nice. I care way too much about having my bits at least semi-organized. I don't really have any good... Well, I do. If I bring that over here, if I get this spot cleared out, bring that over here, I could put... I've got like one of those... the things you see at a hardware store for like nails and screws and small springs and washers. Those kind of drawer shelving units. I could bring that over here if I get that space next to me cleared off and use that for bits. I think that would really help me. That would help me find a use for that. That would help me get a lot of bits cleared up. Could start using empty sprue for terrain. A storage box. Not a storage box. They're like shelving units with drawers all over the front. Plasma pistol. Running. Let's make a standing still. Have a good one, Mateo. I don't see where the spider went. The spider crawled off. So long as the spider doesn't show back up, I'm cool with it. If it just wants to go do its own thing, that's fine by me. So I'm gonna get these done. I may speed build the ones that are coming in tomorrow. Then I'm gonna try and get them all primed and paint them all on Wednesday. I've got to get more spray paint to prime. I ran out of Rust-Oleum. Working on the Valk and the Russ. I may also see if Rust-Oleum has a paint that is similar in tone to Xandri Dust, because the Xandri Dust can I got, I think, may be bad. I've still got to like test that on some sprue because it frosted really bad. Anyone who uses Citadel primers is a sap. In between games of Space Marine? Wait, is Space Marine's multiplayer still online? If it is, I should 100% play that. That game came out a decade ago. I kind of figured that all the servers were gone by now. I really enjoyed the campaign. I should give it a go. Army Painter, because you have 2 brain cells. I just use Rust-Oleum. Rust-Oleum Camouflage Black. It is $4 a can. A very matte black. Goes on really nicely. Highly recommend it. There goes one of those little sheathed las guns. I'll find it. It uses a host system? Okay. I mean, I do prefer dedicated servers, but you know. I like the Battlefield system of it's dedicated servers, but players are able to directly pay for the servers. So it won't go offline so long as people want the servers to stay up. Hold the weapons with a finger. I normally try to. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes my fingers cover the whole thing. Hey, next. I've never been a big fan of RTS games. They've never really clicked with me. I tried playing Dawn of War recently. The original, I got some fixes, fixed the resolution, fixed the zoom. Looks nice, just, I don't know. Doesn't click. No matter how much I want it to. Avoid the fuck out of the custom games lobby. It's, Which Dawn of War? The first one. Hence needing a zoom fix. A Lumineth army just for the Dragon Riders. That's fair. Dragon Riders are cool. As a count, but why not an all dwarf army? Because counterpoint, Iron Breakers. A dragon army at 1,000 points will be fun to paint. I guess. But it isn't dwarves. So the saddest thing about the death of Fantasy Battle is that I can't play a Dwarven Hold army. I have to play them as Cities of Sigmar and just only use dwarves. Because I'm not allowed to have fun. And as a result, lock myself out of a ton of like very important options. Which makes me very grumpy. I could play Karadan Overlords, but like I just want to be Iron Breakers, man. I just want to break that iron. I love my Dwarven Tunnel Fighters. Fighting for hold and gold. Upholding the Great Book of Grudges. You can play Fire Slayers and Karadan Overlords. As I've just said, neither of them have Iron Breakers. So you can't really play Tunnel Fighter Dwarves who are fighting for hold. You have to play Suicidal Dwarves or Capitalist Airship Dwarves, which are not really what I want to play with dwarves. because they're not really ever why I found dwarves fun in 40K in Warhammer. Because, like, I don't know. Dwarves are fun because they're generally a good group of people. They're just kind of set in their ways, and they hold grudges for a very long time. But they're, like, just generally pleasant and good. And, like, Slayers are cool, but also the fact that you can't mix Slayers and Ironbreakers, because, like, to my knowledge, you used to be able to make an army of, like, Slayers, Ironbreakers, Longbeards, just all the dwarves. And now you're not allowed. There's a part of me thinking of making one of these with a grenade launcher, just because I do run a grenade launcher on Kill Team, because I can't run 2 of any of the other special weapons now. I also don't really want to waste pieces. It's because lore-wise, the Caradon overlords abandoned the Fire Slayers so grudge. Yeah, I know. But that doesn't, like, that's, like, largely my complaint. I don't really enjoy dwarves quite as much in Age of Sigmar as I did back in Classic 40K. Not Classic 40K, Classic Warhammer Fantasy Battle. Goddamn. Hey, Alanius. How have you been? Should probably, like, actually look at my phone to check messages and such. Oh, Kelly is messaging me. I'm still trying to convince her to play a 1,000-point Grey Knight army. Not 1,000-point, 500-point Grey Knight army. No, not 1,000-point Grey Knight army for new player. I've come up with a list for her that is 1 strike team, a leader, I can't remember which leader, I think Chaplain. then 2 squads of paladins. Because that gives two squads and 1 individual in Terminator armor, which actually allows for some board control. And then the strike squad to just have. God damn it, I keep bending these. Make these a lot easier to bend. How? Jenkins! See that streamer over there? Yes, my lord. I don't want to. Yes, my lord. Sir, the administratum said no. Which spare backpacks do I still have? Several of them. Probably got spares on my other sprues. Yes. Actually, let's use the one with the grenades. I like the one with the grenades. Have a good one, Alanius. You hate elves in most games, but damn do you like dragons. Yeah. Yeah. I have thought of getting into Warcry with a dwarven warband. And make them a warband of reclaimers for some lost hold. Forgot to attach. So a few tunnel fighters and some ranger scouts. Actually, I don't really know how rangers work in Age of Sigmar. I know kind of how they work in Fantasy Battle. They are frequently dwarves who do not feel they're ready to take the Slayer's Oath, but who need to not be around other dwarves ever. So they'll give themselves impossible quests. Or just defend dwarves from solitary posts further out. How did I do that? And then Slayers are dwarves who want to die. So they're a big mood. Elves are hateful, pointy-eared monsters. Where's the arm I need? What can I put in? What can I put in his hand that would look good? I could do the knife again. I could do another grenade. This one's got the grenade backpack. I feel like a grenade would be a good plan. No. Let's just put a canteen in his hand. Let's see, how is this gonna look? It's gonna look okay, actually. That doesn't quite slot in perfectly, but it's good enough. The new lore of Rain, you can't tell the new lore of Rangers as you don't know most of the dwarf lore. Yeah. Gonna be honest, I read a fair chunk of new dwarf lore, just trying to figure out kind of how all of these splits worked. And a lot of it was disappointing after knowing a fair amount of old dwarf lore. Actually, I'm gonna pop off this arm. The hand works, but let's take a different shoulder. Let's take one that bends. The straight out arm doesn't quite work. Little amputation there. I should have cut on this side, but whatever. Oh, no, 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 no. There it is, I think. Yes. Almost lost the hand that I'm trying to work with. Okay. Green stuff might help me here, but I have none. That one dry for a little. I'll get him on his base while I... No, fuck. God, this is very come on, unstick from my finger here, you devil. Just gonna wait a little while for that set. I'm gonna need more las gunners. This squad is gonna need a las gunner. I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's just get everyone organized again so I can take stock. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be, I need 6 las gunners total, so I should make 2 more. And that's all the parts I have for Scions. And I can focus on special weapons with the next couple of boxes. Hey Cameron, thanks for dropping in. I'm just going to wait to touch that hand until I finish building these las gunners. Part of me is thinking about popping out to one of the Games Workshop stores in the area within the next couple of days to pick up another individual box of Scions. Because I think I need one more box to balance out some stuff. Could also just grab one on eBay or something. This one was 23, which I can't really use due to volley guns. Don't know if I'm going to be using the rest of the volley guns, but that is whatever. I don't think I've made one with gun 24. No, 24 is different. This is gun 29, which I can't use now because I've used the grenade backpack. $26 then. And can't use 23. I guess I'll use 17 if backpack 30 is still here. Okay. Half tempted to build orcs that think they zoomies. That would be funny. I was expecting to build some orcs recently. I ordered the Octarius box, and it's nowhere to be found. And I have gotten no response from Games Workshop or UPS about this. Hey, Code. Actually, nearly done. I might build my third Valk. I do have that sitting across the room. That would get me pretty close to my 2K. I mostly need vehicles now. Got more troops incoming tomorrow. Presumably. This is fairly solid. Get some fresh glue in that. There we go. $26. Needs arms. 25. 20. 24 is missing here. I probably used it for someone else. Yes, I used it for that plasma gunner. Hopefully I have spares. This other arm, which I don't know. less army here than that. I think 20? Probably 20. I think I was looking for 17 now. Unless I used backpack 30. No. No, I just snipped 29 again, my mistake. I'm dumb. No, I thought that was 17. No, that was 71. God fucking damn it, I'm dumb. You just found out about cockroaches understanding object permanence? Oh? That's not something I expected. $17, $16, and $15. $15. They know that if they find food in this place once, they can come back and find more. In short, they're smarter than some children. Yeah. Swim needs backpack 33. Gotta grab that for it. Sats. Fuck. I'm stupid. And this one is going to be backpack 30. Now, I'm going to glue this arm onto my plasma gunner. Would you like a drink? Oh, come on, camera, focus. He is offering you a drink. Would you like to? Would you like to accept? How many Scions in total am I going to build today? I have exactly 10 models. I'm on the last couple. You'll get a cup of 33-degree Fahrenheit ice water. All he has is Sakura. Sorry. Summon more from God. I wish. The throne has only provided me with 10 today. I have 10 more coming tomorrow. Bitch. That snapped the second half of the sprue. Where the hell did that go? My phone flashlight is not bright enough. Great, I like that head. Fuck. Not sake, sakura. It is a synthetic alcohol that is very strong, that is generally implied to be akin to Irish whiskey. More of that head somewhere. I might. Yes, I do. Drink rubbing alcohol like a real man. Well, if that's what makes me a man, I think I'll pass. Since I'm not. Buys 33, start collecting boxes for guard. This is my army. Fucking go for it. This is like several start collecting boxes for Scions. Gotta refocus the camera again. Where'd the cap for my glue go? Here it is. Okay. One squad. Two squad. Red squad. Blue squad. So that is forceful squads, 2 command squads, actually this is 5 squads. This last one just only has 1 special weapon. Huh. Have I finished my army? Well, I'll finish it tomorrow. Once I've got the rest of my boxes. Because then I'll be able to, what's the word? There is a word. Something. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna take that Commissar sprue. Yes, okay. Where did I put the Commissar sprue? Did I lose it? I might have. I've got another around here somewhere. Don't matter. I got another. And Kit Bash and Officer of the Fleet. It's ghosts. It's more Scions. Tau. Tau. This is all Tau. Tau. Torox. Tau. Valkyrie. Guardsman. I mean, that's the Guardsman upgrade sprue. Guardsman. Where are my spare Commissar sprues? They've got to be here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I think that's the sprue that got left in the box for that last kit. More sprue. Please be one of these. No. Guardsman sprue, Guardsman sprue, Guardsman sprue. Oh, come on. My original Commissar sprue, the one I built for practice. I'm gonna use the Commissar as the base for a Officer of the Fleet. I've also got my Gaunt's Ghosts here that I should really get around to building. They look really cool. I'm glad to have a model for Try Again Bragg and Korvac, and sad there's not one for Dordan or Milo, but I'm glad they have models again. Where in the hell are my spare Commissar sprues? I should have 2 spare Commissar sprues. What the fuck? More cow. No sign of this. It's gotta be here somewhere. Fuck. Well, I'm sure I'll find at least one of these by tomorrow. I'll figure out what I'm doing then. How good do I think a Stormblade would be for Melting Death Guard? Bad. Stormblades are bad. If you go second, it just dies. It just doesn't have any survivability, and Death Guard are pretty nasty. Oh, found one. Okay. Do I have a spare las pistol anywhere? Come on, one of these still has to have. There we go. I knew one of these had to still have a las pistol. Well, this is a hot shot las pistol, but it's a start. Las. Is there a good las pistol sprue on one of these? There is. Does, oh yeah, there's a plasma and bolt pistol there, so I think I am actually going to take the las pistol. That's a right hand, though. Well, let's put together what we have to. Coat. Bottom half. Rocks. Front of body. Now, okay, first off, I think I want to remove the chain here. Because he's not a commissar. Okay. Cool. Just take a little amounts of material off with the knife. If I had a left-handed gun, I could maybe do a left-handed gun and then pointing? Maybe. Do I have any pointing hands? I have a pointing left hand. I have a pointing mechanical left hand, which looks great, but I can't use it. Or can I, actually? Okay, let's start gluing. So where did I set my bag of... There we are. Okay, and then legs. My glue has just decided it's going to gush today. Here we go. Oop. Basics done. Are you thinking, sorry, do you think I should go with one of these with an officer's hat? Or maybe one with comms? Or I definitely think I'm going to use a regular, at least the hand of a right-handed regular las pistol. Don't really care that I lost that. God damn it. a weapon of the people. You could kill a few plague boys. If you get turn 1, yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, you don't really have that long to make use of a Stormblade. I've seen a lot of people like talk about how to make Baneblade and variants more survivable. Some thoughts were like, oh, what if you do it in Deep Strike? But like that costs more command points. That's not going to really work. It just kind of puts you in a very vulnerable position. Where's that mechanical pointing hand? I'm going to make that, yes. That launched it. Okay, should I go with one of the heads that has a hat on it, or... No, this one I think is... I'm going to use the one with the ponytail, or the bun. She looks good. Right. Instead of just having a headpiece, the actual Commissar model is very difficult to deal with because it uses weird slotting pieces to force a particular position. I think I can just trim some of this. I might use a different head, actually. There's one that's Actually, one of those officer heads is smoking a cigar. I think that's perfect. Okay. Almost done. Just gotta glue on the other arm. Sorry, trying to get a good shot here. Here we go. A long coat, a las pistol, a mechanical hand, and a cigar. This is an officer of the fleet. This is actually absolutely not a commissar. Imagine a 40k army in Toy Story. That's an old joke. Like, oh boy, Andy's got new toys. And it's a fucking Slaneshi army. Okay. I got glasses on. I'm mostly fine about things. Yeah, no Militarum vehicles have invulns unless you play Lambdan Lions, and then you can give Taurox Primes invulns. Had it up too high. I made sure to look. I made sure that this was showing up on camera. See? Anyway, I think that's me for tonight. I have finished everything I set out to do. Where did I put there? It is. Just gonna cover this up. Gonna have more models tomorrow, but I'm probably not gonna stream building them. I just want to get them built. And then I'm gonna try and get them all painted on Wednesday. Have a good one, everyone.